Hello everybody! In the last video I built this cactus farm on top of this gatehouse, and I let you guys know that the plan was to continue to build with a pumpkin farm and a melon farm on either side of it to complete this section of my base. So in this episode we'll be working on the melon farm, and we'll cover the pumpkins in the next video. So I just want to thank you so much for choosing to watch this video. I'm Peacock Plays, and let's get to it. Welcome back to another episode of my Superflat Survival Let's Play. So this is where we're going to build the melon farm, and I almost have everything we need in these two shulker boxes, except for I need some more spruce logs, and oak fences. And after we get those few things, we'll be ready to get building. So I'm going to start gathering those things up and check back in once we're 100% ready to build. Okay, so here we go, planting big spruce trees, fighting a few slimes, and flying up to start chopping our wood down. And as the sun sets, I think this would be a good time to ask that if you decide you like this video by the end of it, make sure to leave a like. Don't feel like you have to, but it would mean the world to me if I'm able to know that I'm doing something that people enjoy. And if you want to stay up to date in the Superflat survival world, don't be afraid to subscribe. It would help the channel grow and allow you to keep up with our journey. And with that said, it looks like we're about caught up on our spruce logs, so let's do the same thing with some oak trees. Here's a nice little view of the base we've been working on throughout this series. So now we're just bone mealing saplings again. In the future, I plan to have different tree farms for every type of tree, but that's later on down the road. So for now, let's just get this wood back and finish gathering what we need. So we got more than enough spruce and oak to make fences. Let's take our materials, fly up to where we're going to be building, and place the last of our resources in the shulker box. Alright, so we're ready to get building. I think we have everything we need, but I just wanted to let you guys in on the game plan really quick. So we're gonna build the same wood little droopy structure down here, and then a glass building going up with an acacia roof with a shallow slant that goes up to meet in the middle with the pumpkin farm. So we're gonna have the melons and pumpkins on either side of the cactus farm, with the roofs going up to meet in the middle and kind of encapsulate the cactus farm. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you guys the bigger picture, and we'll get into it. Alrighty, so here we go with another little time lapse. And right now I'm just building up some wood in a gradient pattern around the base of what's going to be this melon tower. And yeah, so I realized in the last video that it would be a lot more efficient and just easier to place all the logs and then come back and strip them after I place them. That's just better for time and efficiency, because I'll be able to keep all the logs that I don't use that are unstripped. On the last one, I still have a bunch of stripped logs that I don't even know what I'm going to use for, so I think this is just better and a little bit smarter. So now we're going to place some scaffolding so we can get up and place the little droopy hanging bits off the bottom of this wooden base. And we're going to do that all the way around. There we go, there's those put in place. And now we're gonna go around and strip all the logs we placed. So I like this visual, it's pretty cool to watch them all get stripped.
Stop it. Get some help.
And now we're gonna start building up the pillars for what's gonna be this tower. And placing some glass panes in the corners, just like we did on the cactus farm. And we're going to start filling in the walls with lime glass. And here in a second, you'll see me kind of messing with the height on those far pillars. I think I go up by 1 block, but I eventually end up taking them back down. couldn't quite get the level right, but I do like the angle that I came up with between the base sloping down towards the cactus farm and the roof sloping up to meet in the middle with what's going to be the pumpkin farm in the end. So yeah, I like this angle, I like the glass, I just like how this build has come together so far. And now we're working on the roof here, and really simple, just half steps up, shooting out pretty far towards the middle, and we're going 2 blocks in, half a block up, so it's a really shallow roof. But yeah, I think it looks good, and I think the acacia kind of meshes well with the colors here. And now we're just coming in and building up these supports for the long overhangs on the roof, and I like this design as well. Some spruce and dark oak stairs to kind of keep that dark support vibe coming off of those corner pillars, and then just some oak fence to fill those gaps. Okay, cool. So we got the building done, and I think it looks really nice. I actually had to go back and add some lighting because mobs were spawning on it, but I think we're in good shape now. So now all that's left is to build the actual farm inside. Alrighty, so I think we have everything we need. I went ahead and just filled up all these water buckets so I don't have to make an infinite water source and keep filling them up, but yeah, let's get going. Alrighty, so the farm's all finished and working at this point, but I did just want to show you guys another perspective of building it up layer by layer. That way, if any of you want to build this farm in your own worlds, it'll be easy for you to pause the video throughout this little time lapse and follow along. This is my design as far as I know. I didn't watch any tutorial or anything, but I'm sure there are similar melon and pumpkin farms out there. But just in case you want to use this one, I'm going to let this play out and I'll come back and talk with you in a minute. Alright, so we got this part of the build all finished up, and I like it a lot. We already got about a stack and a half of melons up in the chest over there. And last but not least will be the pumpkin farm. So make sure to look out for that next video when it comes out. And feel free to leave any suggestions for my videos or this world down in the comments, and I'll be sure to read them all. But I just want to thank you all so much for your support and for watching through to the end of another one of my videos in this super flat survival world. I'm Peacock Plays, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Bye bye.
Stop it. Get some help.